Good, everybody? My name is Alckemy. Welcome to the channel. It's Wednesday, April 12th, 2:57 p.m. And I still have morning voice, even though I've been up since 10:30. I was on the phone with AT&T for over an hour trying to get this bill thing sorted. So, yeah, we got some beats to do. I've got a show, not this weekend, but next weekend. And so I'm just trying to finish up some tunes and have something to play. And this one it's coming along, but it's kind of rough. So with that though, yeah, I'm gonna take a quick listen to this. I hope that you all are doing well, and I just kind of want to hear this real quick and see what I have. I have this compositional idea that I'm trying to fit and remember where I wanted to place this in, but forgive me, the intro is really boring and not interesting at all. All right. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to delete all this, and I'm just going to move this over here, and we're going to do something a little bit different with making this work. So it's not that big of a deal. I'll just move this over like this and move this right before here. There we go. And I think that we can just have something hit on the one. Let me make a clip name right here and make a riff, and then we might even switch this up. So oops. Okay, so I'm gonna hit undo a couple of times because that's a little bit off. I think it's supposed to be here. 2 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we need to move this over 2 bars. Maybe 1 bar. No. Hold up. Okay. That's why that seems fucked up. It's because I did this incorrectly. I'm still doing it incorrectly. What's up with this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Who do we appreciate? Okay. I'm so sorry. That was stupid. Hey Jazz, what's up, bro? Oh yeah? It's hot as shit today. Out in Vegas. Okay, so the next thing that I think that I want to do is let's go ahead and make a clap very quickly. And I like these drums, or I like this like knocking snare, but I just don't feel like it's exciting enough. The weather was like lukewarm, bathwater, slightly breeze, felt good. Oh, I'm sure that's nice. That's definitely walking weather for sure. I feel like this needs like a crack, like a, which I think that I could probably just make one. Seen your video on the Billbook update. Looks like a nice one. My subscription just ended. Lol. I mean the update isn't out yet, and it's like not. If it makes you feel any better, it's not usable. Otherwise, I would just be making this tune or finishing this tune up within the newest version, just because there's some cool stuff that I wanted to record. I do feel a lot better. Yeah, it's not usable yet. Really cool concepts, but not usable yet. Hey, Metalhead, long time no see. How are you? Feeling a bit uninspired today, so came here to chill a bit. Don't worry, bro. We'll get you where you need to be here in just a second. Here in just a second. You got Eternum a few days ago? Nice, man. Thank you so much for grabbing it. I hope that you love it and get a lot of use out of it. Okay, so let's see how this turns out. I think this will be good. Hopefully. Got something that might interest you, stranger. My voice is a little off today. Got a selection of rare things on sale, stranger. I'm just gonna do this, and then I'm gonna come back and just delete this. That was not where it's supposed to be. That's where it's supposed to be. I think, yeah. Yeah, same, honestly. Well, I mean, is there I mean, we could talk about it. Is there something going on that is there a reason why you're not feeling inspired, or are you just kind of having an off day, or what's up? What's up, brother? Oh yeah. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Hey, Winter, what's up, bro? Just chilling with Bitly 5. Yeah, I covered it last night. I thought that it was pretty cool. We talked about a lot of things. We talked about a future wish list of what we hope to see. Sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's allergies or what, but yeah, overall, I'm pretty happy with it. I think that the global modulator thing is a huge, huge deal. How can you be chilling on Bitly 2.0 when your subscription just expired? That doesn't make sense. Boy, what are you talking about? What were you talking about? I asked Bitly to add default preset changes to the modulators. Default preset changes? To the modulators? Oh, like being able to save presets for modulators? That Yeah, I could definitely see that. I guess with the curve you can, right? Because you can save them. Oh, yeah. Okay, so that way you can have like one consistent setting each time. That makes, yeah. All right. Sorry, bro. I'm still a little bit glonky. I've got my decaf coffee, but it's not helping me quite more. It's not helping me. Your boy can't talk is what he's saying. Um, I've got this cool little loop that I bounced out from Impactor, and I want to see if maybe we could use that.
Alckemy is a nice YouTuber. He teaches me a lot of things.
Sorry, I guess I don't have it. I thought I did. Did I get it from iTunes? Oh, I do. It's in iTunes here. All right. I was listening to some Saruda before we got on here, but yeah, I figured out. You guys know that physical modeling app that I have on my phone. I figured out how to get the stuff off of it. So you just go to Files, and then you go to Impactor. I don't think I deleted it. Yeah, whatever. We'll just take all this shit. Oh, I guess just one, maybe two. So we've got some cool stuff in here that we can probably try to incorporate. Impactor is so freaking cool, man. Dude, like iPhone apps in general, I've been talking about it forever. Well, not even forever, but I've been talking about it recently, but been talking about it a lot. And by golly, is this fucking thing sick. I think that pulled that out. I hope it did. It did. It did. In a world full of tacos, one man has the ability to get his loops. How do I become famous? You give up on trying to become famous. Unless if you have some message that you need to bring out to the world, I don't really think that it's worth your time. Isn't that crazy? I want to be rich and famous. I mean, who says you can't, you know? Maybe read a book on how to be rich and famous. That might be something you could try. What does that sound from? It's from Impactor. It's a physical modeling app on my iPhone. And it's pretty dope. I guess this is the same bounce, so we only need one of these. But I do want to see what this sounds like if we pitch this up and maybe set this to slice mode. See what that does. Ooh. Okay, so we do need to move it just a bit. So I'm going to hit Command J. And then we're going to get rid of this guy. Awesome. This thing is so cool. It's from Beep Street. But it's Impaktor. I think this is usable. We'll check this out here in a second, but I just wanted to see if I can get that in here and make something with that, but we'll come back to it here in just a second. So how long is this? Like 4 bars? Okay. No, I'll just automate this. I think that'll be easier. Yeah, so I'm not really like trying to, I guess I am, but what I'm trying to do more specifically right now. Yo, thank you so much for the follow, Batsy. Okay. Hey, Kablam. What's up, bro? I don't know if I want to keep this bass line or not, but like I'm kind of feeling like I want to change a lot about this tune. Not necessarily in a bad way, but just the first 2 sections. Out of your thumbnail and you get Bad's at Cat from Call of Duty. Hope your day is going well. Thanks, man. It's cool. I'm tired from last night, but you know, it's all good. Yay. But why is the wave shaper only in the grid? Hey, Comfy. This is very comforting, speaking of. I thought that was really strange, but that's okay. Did you know that the saturator clips? Dash showed me that. So all that bitching I did about, you know, oh, it needs a hard clipper, it's like, it clips. Can you believe it? Just gonna bounce this out real quick. I mean, yeah, I guess all the distortion units though, right? Is like, come on, man. Come on. This is not in the right place. This is in the right place. So I want to see if I can just kind of create like a cool... It's so pretty. Wait, what? Yo, what up, Zing? How are you, bro? Yo, everybody, we have, there's this thing. Can I share this Twitter thing real quick? If you guys don't know Zane, he's become a dear friend of mine. We chat really often outside of streams and stuff, and we're trying to help him out. So, hold on, let me find this real quick. Long story short, Zane he lives in South Africa and he deals with this thing, and Cage as well. Like, I feel like just as obligated to take care of Cage too, but he's got load shedding, which in South Africa, they cut the power off for hours at a time. And if you don't know who Physicist is, Zane Wolf, like, his music is absolutely incredible. I've been listening to him. Like, I was a fan of his before, like, we naturally met, which is, like, really fucking cool. But I used to listen to your music while I was on tour for Marvel Universe Live. But he's got a GoFundMe that's going on right now. And if you all want to, join the cause of hashtag fuck load shedding, I've donated $100. It's nothing crazy, but, it's just something that, to try to help contribute. But I really would like him to not have to deal with that, and Cage as well, because hopefully Cage doesn't deal with this as bad anymore because he moved. But, if you guys want to show support to somebody that needs, well, some help so that way he can actually work. All my stuff is whitelisted. I'll be eventually giving away all my music. Well, I want a copy, but he's got ups to do work. But even still, it's a thing. It exists. And it's fucking crazy to think that, there's people out there in the world that go without power for hours at a time. I literally use electricity almost 24/7. So if you all want to donate to that, UPS, he's got a UPS to do work. What does that mean? Sorry, I clicked off the GoFundMe thing, but I should have shared that in the thing. Is that something to where it's like, hey, he can work without having to do the thing, without having to like get rid of that? Either way, I think all of you should have generators and some kind of solar shit or whatever. But if you all want to support Zane, he's an amazing person. Uninterruptible power supply. Oh, he did get one. Amazing. Yeah, and that's what you need, right? Hey, Kate, what's up, bro? Yeah, so if we could help, Zane get one. Um, I miss his tunes. He hasn't put out. I mean, I guess you did put out some remixes and stuff, but I want you to be able to do the things that you love to do. So any kind of help that you all can give about that is really, and if it works out cheaper, UPS and Lappy, got it. Cheers, bro. You might even want to consider getting a Mac Mini. So I kind of want to do something with this over before this intro starts. This needs a bunch of effects and shit. And I think aside from that as well, I'm probably going to have some other kind of shaker shit or whatever that would be kind of cool. No. Fuck. No. I'm like trying to make my mind work 10 times faster than it's able to. And to be honest, it's embarrassing to have to ask for help like this, personal. So, hey, John, what's up, bro? I'll be giving away my music to anyone who asks me. Because obviously I want to thank each person in person. Bro, I feel you, man. And look, like, you've been a huge influence on this channel. And you know that. And so, like, and also you're somebody that I care about. So, I don't mind supporting people that are trying to just fucking make it. Because that's what I'm trying to do, right? Like, I'm not balling. I'm just trying to... I live in a 1-bedroom apartment with my partner. Without her, I'd be fucked. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're all in this together. Okay, this is a good start. Yeah, same, bro. I'm sorry, it won't stop. Man, something like that. It seems kind of cool. Seems appropriate. All right, bro. I just want to pop in and get some inspo and see how you're doing. Yeah, dude. Thanks for coming in. I hope that your stream went well too. I know that you guys are doing that, but yeah, I'm just going to keep working on some beats. Drink some ginger tea, bro. I can't. Yes, I can. I just lied. I had this tooth thing. I had a baby tooth removed. So I'm 31 and I had a baby tooth. And I had to get it taken out. So now I am without a tooth. But anyways, with that, I had an extraction site. And so I was limited on what I could eat. I know, right? Isn't that so fucking weird? But I'm drinking coffee now, so it's fine. It's okay. What was your question? Clip is a master track. If there is a clip and it plays and it mutes everything else, when I deactivate the clip, it still mutes. Is there a way around that? Was it a wisdom tooth, or they say no? It was literally like a baby tooth, like in the front right here. Thankfully, it doesn't impact my smile, which I don't smile much anyways because fuck smiling. But yeah, ginger tea would do you wonders. Okay, I do have ginger and I have tea, and I do have ginger tea. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. But yeah, what was I talking about? What key is this student in? I don't remember anything right now. I'm just D sharp. Go figure. Fucking D sharp. Okay, bro. I mean, I'll be here, so I'll be here. So we're gonna do a really quick thing like this, and then we're gonna do a quick thing like this, and see what that does. I'm gonna break this up into 3 sections and probably just do like a doop 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 doop. One, two, three, four, five. It's a start. Excuse me. That sounded like something else. I'm going to move this to another channel. We're going to toss a comb filter in this, maybe a resonator. Maybe some kind of really hard delay. Be really cool to have curves, drawing shapes available for automation as well. Yeah, we talked about that. That would be really sick. Totally agree. And also like a wavetable maker in general. Dash Glitch had a really crafty answer to that. Which I thought was really, really cool. But it's still not quite a wavetable. So what you do is, I'll just show you. I'm not in Bitwig 5, but the same thing applies. But what you do is you go to the grid and you pull up the wavetable. We'll just use union. But you go to merge and you send both signals into here and send it to the output. And then you have I think it's a volume or something like that. No, it starts with a V. Value. Yeah. So you send a value through here, and what this will do is pretty much send one signal to the other, and so you mix between the wavetable. So if this is a triangle, then I guess I'm soloing something because this, yeah, I am. But if you were to, there's a makeshift wavetable. Shout out to Dash Glitch. That's a really fucking cool thing. That guy teaches me shit all the time. I know, right? this to have a little bit more bite. So I'm gonna see if I can give it a little bit more. Arguably the best sidechains producer ever. Like, you can't really argue with that. Like, his mixes and stuff are just so good. So good. I like the new browser because it lets me search presets and devices together. It makes for less clicks. I don't like that. I don't like that, actually. Rubik's Cube might be dope. I think that the new browser is broken, though, as of now. Because I tried to set it to just device, and it wouldn't work, which was frustrating, but... All right, let's see if we can maybe beef up this sound with a pitch shifter. Actually, one of your first mentors. That's ironic. You would think that you'd be into psytrance, but little fun fact. No, that's kind of cool. All right, we need to take off all this other shit. Not a big fan. This week on Zane Trivia, what is his most hated electronic genre? You don't hate it, but I'm just being dramatic. But I often make presets, but I search for them like they're their own device. Faster workflow for me. That's cool if you like it. I don't really like it. I mean, like I said, if I could just keep it in devices, that's fine. But it's broken right now, and it kind of is annoying. So. So maybe what I might also do is I might do this here as well, but set this to be up, but put a time shift on this. So that way it's just going to do like some weird layering. I'm just going to see if I can clip this a bit. There we go. Lots of shit know about mixing sound design started with psytrance. That's interesting. That's one thing that I'm absolutely trash at, is I'm so bad at mixing. But it's fine. I almost like just gave up on it. Pentatonic noodling. Ice Cream Truck Massacre. You like F flatter and clips by Sixth Sample. I've been using them a lot for my clipping and crazy distortion sounds. Oh, you might like flatter and clips. I am not trying to buy anything. I am not trying to buy any more. Like, I don't need more plugins, bro. I love that you're always suggesting them to me, but like, I don't want any more plugins, dude. I've got enough. I'm fine. I'm fine. No more. They're cheap. I don't care. I don't care. I'm like getting all upset. I don't care. Are they free? The secret of mixing is really just the room. I mean, you can't, like, you might be right, but to be honest, like, I take everything anyone says with a grain of salt, because I've seen people do really amazing mixes just with I mean, look at fucking what Cohen Sound used to do, and they know how to mix, that's for sure. But like, you know, and we all have to be aware of that stuff too, right? Of, oh, this one mixing trick will give you this. Like, I watched this other dude that was doing this mixing thing, and he was like, how to get your tracks really loud. And there was a couple of things in there that I was like, oh, I could probably use that to make the track like fill out. But like, there is no secret to mixing. Like, I feel like you just have to have an ear for it, and I don't feel like I do. And the other thing too is I have a tendency to make my sound design like it's too much of something. It's very imperfect, and there's some things that I really love about it, and there's some things that I absolutely hate about my sound design. But that's everybody, right? Everybody's gonna be like that. So that could be cool. I use headphones. I don't use headphones. I have tinnitus, so I don't use headphones. I have a few theories, but yeah, I've had tinnitus since 20. It started becoming noticeable in 2019. Yeah, I cleaned my ears and went for an audiologist when it started getting really loud. It just... Yeah. So if you want it to be like, what I would do is I would turn it down and modulate the size down, because when the grain envelope is smaller, it's going to sound like it's playing faster. But if you were to, I mean, to be honest, like, it's kind of redundant anyways though, because if you play a lower note, it's going to play slower anyways. But I suppose you could do it in the opposite way if you wanted it to be fast through the whole thing to try to counter it. Made me forget about Faceplant, a granular engine? I don't see how. This thing is incredible. So pretty. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, congrats on the baby, dude. Babies. Babies. Corey and I officially do not want kids. And I love her for that. But... set this to repitch and see if I can get some cool little motion out of this. I'm at Kaiser right now, waiting for a doctor's appointment soon. Oh man, hopefully things are going well. That's kind of cool. No, you two would make some great ones, I swear. Nah, man, we don't conform to that shit. Hail to the now. Yo, if you want kids these days, I think that it's pretty remarkable, and I think that it's a wonderful thing. But, and I love kids. I've worked with kids my whole life, teaching kids. I've got younger cousins that, you know, that I try to be a decent role model for and all that. But like it does not make sense for her and I to have kids, or even a dog, or even like just taking care of something else. We're too busy trying to do our own shit. That sounds nice. Like, I feel, you know, I know, like, back then it made sense to have kids because, you know, if we didn't have kids, then, well, we would die as a species. But I don't think that we have that problem right now. So, you know, why not live out your best life? And, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people have that argument too of like, oh, when you're old, you know, who's going to take care of you? Like, just because you have kids, it doesn't mean that they're going to take care of you when you're old. You know, like if you grow up and you have some kind of mishap, or you have some traumatic experience with your child that might not even be your fault, it's like, well, there goes that idea. And that's really sad, you know? And I come from like major broken home and shit. So like, I just, like, I don't want to put anybody through any of the shit that I went through. I am so lucky that I am as mentally strong as I am. Bro, when I'm old, I will be a menace. I could like see you like walking down the sidewalk with a stick, you know, and just some fucking funk music playing. I don't know why. I just see you like being like that. But for some reason, your walk is more strong than where it is now. So, you know, it's just like you, I don't know, got into calisthenics or something at the age of 50 and realized that you have the genetics of an amazing fucking superhero. So I'm probably going to like, I really like this, dun, 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 but I'm probably going to try to change this into something else, and I don't know what yet, but I want to change it into just something that's like, again, I hear this in my head all the time of having some kind of like percussive metallic thing, but I just can never fucking find or figure out how to make it in a way that I'm happy with. Maybe gate those bongos a bit. Yeah, I was getting on that. I think they need to be a little bit louder too, but I was working on that first. Yeah, I could probably just use the transient. I could probably just use a transient shaper. Or I could use a gate, a hard gate. Dislike it? Wait, dislike what? Kilohertz one? No, I actually use it more often now. Did I tell you the little secret thing that I found and I don't know why? Yeah, and that's because this is a project that I'm in, like, that I'm in the midst of, so I'm trying to like not fuck it up. So maybe what I might do as well is I might move this over to the right a little bit and then move this over to the left, just to see if I can get a little bit more stereo on this. And then OTT and then transient shape and then compress. Hey, Yoku. Okay, so here's my secret. Check this out. It's not really a secret, obviously, but it's just something I've noticed and I don't really know why. But if I were to pull up a snare, this is going to be loud, everyone. Wow. If you put a transient shaper before the limiter, it sounds like fucking garbage. But if you put it after the limiter, it sounds really nice. I don't know why. You would think that when it goes into the limiter that it would clip anyways, even if you set the release time to be like more ahead, so that way it can't go louder than the threshold. The limiter is working against the transient shaper. Even still, like, the limiter should be, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have this problem when I'm using a saturator with Pro L after, because if anything, clip it and limit is a normal process. But if anybody's doing that, then there you go. So this is before saturator into Pro L. Well, I'm clipping it though, right? So I'm boosting the signal to where it's clipping and then sending it into a limiter. So I mean, I guess I could understand if Pro L is more transparent, but even still, like, this is gonna be loud. Sorry. Now, so I don't know. Just let it be known. There's clipping on the transient shaper, but it's still a transient shaper. The peak is being cut by the limiter, but it still sounds so much louder is what I'm saying. So I get that the peak is being cut, but it sounds like it's more than just clipped. But the other thing too is that it's going into this, but this is only at 0 dB. So in theory, if it's clipping at 0 dB, why is it shouldn't be affecting the limiter at all, because it's clipping. That's why I'm confused, and I don't know. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter now that we know the result, because in practicality, like for this specific use case, just let it be known. But if the transient shaper sucks for you, that's why. The limiter changes the wave shape, but the clipper doesn't. Wait. No, guys, I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep working on this tune. I apologize. I'm not gonna get derailed on this right now. So I've got very little time to, like, I gotta keep working on tunes. But just no, it's cool. But I would say, like, look at it for yourselves and stuff. Yeah, and we will do this another time, because I do want to know more about this, but I'm kind of crunched. Like, I gotta keep working. I gotta try to get this tune to be at least playable. I've already got an EQ on this. I don't think that I need a second one, but I think I'm gonna go for a gate instead, because I want it to be a little bit sharper, like a little more cut. I'm bummed I won't be coming to NAMM to see you in the YouTube peeps this year. Oh man, wait, I thought you were coming. Is it because you had baby? Is it because baby? Yeah. Baby. Smash! I don't think that I need more transient out of this. I have had the baby 3 weeks ago. Might have had a baby. Huh? Hey, yo, what the fuck? No, I'm just kidding, bro. I get it. Oh, okay. I guess my mouse decided, or trackpad decided to die. Okay. If this unplugs or if this dies, that should be okay. But okay, I just fucking charged that. What the hell? You know, this might be a good time to see if I can use that smooth operator. We're just stacking plugins on this. I don't even know if I should use this or not. Because we're just like trying to fucking... This is so much. Would it mess me up, my workflow, or sound if all of my plugins clipped at 0 dB? No, I don't think so. Bobby and Wolf, you're very lucky. I don't know. We'll put this on mute and let's come back to a different part. Stack them. Stack the plugins. Fucking just fucking stack them. I could, but I almost feel like if I have to put that much work into a plugin or like into a sound to make it work, it's at some point it's like almost not worth it. I'm the OTT, as you can see. Keep your eyes on me because you love me. No, I agree. I think every plugin would benefit from having a clipper. Good. I mean, hopefully that doesn't feel like a loss to you, but I just cannot support waves. And my computer has never run smoother. Oh. Let me do that where I want. Well, no, I don't think that. Wait, I think what Windsor meant was that if it goes past 0 dB, it'll clip it. But okay. I could see why you might not want to do that, because sometimes pushing distortion into clipping can sometimes be undesirable for sound design. But I think for me that probably wouldn't be necessarily a bad thing. Like, you don't always want to just squarify everything. Sometimes you really want to send like really fucking high resonance stuff into things like before it clips. So yeah, I could see why. I like this. Just kidding. I'm sorry. What reverb options do I have? I have RC48 installed. I haven't used this in forever. Probably should use it more often. I like it. For soft tube stuff. Hashtag Ableton. I just want it to be kind of airy. Hey Alex, what's up, bro? Actually, I have some hair extensions. Oh, your hair is a bitwig. Thank you, great audience. I'm just kidding. That was quite the dad joke. Maybe I can use that motif from... See that combo that I just did right there? Pop, pop, pop. Maybe I want to start this here instead, so that way I've got a little bit of silence. And the stream's going well, man. I'm just working on tunes, or just working on this tune rather, and trying to get this to a playable state before I get off. Just because I'm trying to have as many like newish tunes to play when I do my show next week. It's coming along, but it just needs more layers and shit. Yo, Tyler, thank you so much for joining the membership. Really appreciate it. We're gonna set this off ever so slightly. Soul Steel. Thank you for fixing the dead air while or keeping the air deadly. Well, yo, Dreamy Boy, thank you so much, man. That's really kind of you, dude. You do that a lot. Thank you. You really do not have to do that. Soul Steel. Yo, Alex, I think that you are like eternally bound to this channel for how many times you've been gifted a sub, but welcome back. Like glistening chimes called? We could use that right here. Perfect. Yeah, it's coming together, but like I have like so much shit to work on, so that's kind of why I'm trying to jump on this part a bit, work on this part a bit, work on this part a bit, so that way I'm not like just listening to the same shit over and over again. But it's getting there. Your mom. your mom. Huh. Burp, burp, burp. Ding 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 ding. My mom. Yeah, I want something that's like super weird, you know. I don't know, kind of doinky, I guess. I don't I don't know how else I'd explain that. Perhaps we can find just some random shit by using this. Ooh, we gotta throw that in there. Although that's really loud. Celeste voices. Oh yeah, like when they talk. Or kind of like Animal Crossing. I think we did like we found an Animal Crossing thing on when we demoed freaking the granular synth through Faceplant. So this is probably gonna be really loud. So maybe halfway through. I think Crystalline and VHS in particular for me are money. You could also get them for your wait. You can get the chorus from VHS. I don't know if VHS is actually on iOS, but Crystalline is, and it's $30, and I'm like, I might buy that at some point. Yeah. But I'm not sure. I didn't see what you saw, what you were talking about, but Judged by images and stream, I guess it's a modular thing. I don't know if that's in key, but I'll find whatever key it is, and I might do some recording over this. Gonna ditch Ableton for a while. I'm not gonna go crazy because I'm not gonna try to pretend like I'm a better Spanish guitarist than I actually am. Although I wish I could fucking play. It's been a long time since I played. But
recording to logbook.
Yo, thank you so much for subscribing, Skulk. Skulky, thank you. Thank you so much for the sub. Skulky. I'm sorry, bro. Thank you. Oh shit. Oh fuck. I'm sure you all saw that coming. Now we cooking. It's a little out of key, but I think it might work, because I'm going to pretty much drown this shit in reverb anyways. It might help if I solo this as well. Or maybe just keep the chord progression, but make it really quiet. I guess your live performance will include Smoke on the Water and Tequila. Something like that. Probably some other fucking meme. Stairway to Heaven. I actually don't know how to play that. I purposely avoided that, but... That's probably good. And then probably at some point, you know, the... I don't think I'm playing that correctly. There it is. Maybe not. I better stop before I embarrass myself. Have I tried Billy Polygrid fractal presets? No. Shame on me. I almost never use presets, to be honest. Crash your set? Probably not. Yo, thanks for coming in, Alex. Good to see you. Not bad. Sounds pretty cool. I'm going to toss this whole thing into a snap heap rack on the master and see if we can get anything interesting on it. And that might help us kind of come up with some other things for this. Drink water generator. Maybe for the intro or just like other little cool bleeps and effects and stuff. I think I'm going to have to go back and fix the timing of that because it's just not, it doesn't quite gel well together. It sounds like people are trying to do their own thing, but it's okay. was badass. I'm sure there's something we could find that will be useful for. Alright, I'm not gonna make you all. Ah, make it stop! Make it stop! Sound like an old song. Make it stop! Make it stop! Something like that. Could totally be viable. But yeah, maybe we can use some part of this over towards the intro. We'll just kind of keep that on hold and then just kind of see where we're at. Does anybody have any questions on anything? Hashtag wind chimes. Oh, I was like, what the hell? Nee, 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 nee. It's getting closer, like little by little. You know, I'm actually going to use that. Yeah, I don't really know what kind of sound I want to use for this. But I think that we were onto something a second ago. Sorry. Yeah, something like that might be able to work. It's kind of silly and stupid, but I don't know. I've been trying to just experiment with sounds like that kind of have some kind of lead sound that doesn't necessarily have like a defined pitch. But it's been hard. It's been really hard to try to make stuff like that. I think if I were to listen directly, like within my DAW, and then be like, oh, that's what they're doing, or like try to copy it, I could, but I'm really trying not to do that. I'm really trying not to like copy someone directly or try to remake their sound. I don't know. I'll figure that out though. It's really interesting that like one of the hardest things for me to figure out is one of the most simple sounds, but like getting leads to sound good has always been a challenge. I suppose something else I could do too is kind of come back to this stuff. I think I have a lot of like just sounds in general. Yeah, I do. Just a bunch of shit. You know, I bet I could just... Yeah, I'm sure I could probably just take something like this and... create a laser out of it anyway. Over here. Over here. Wait, let me try it again. Over here, stranger. Got some rare things on sale. Not enough cash, stranger. Copy pasta world record. Okay, so we got a cool little sound that we can kind of probably toss a disperser on. Move that over to the side. Alright, I'm going to take a little break while I listen to this. Sample the guitar and slap it in. It's already in there. That's why I was recording. I think this is a little off. Oh. Oh, it is. Okay, yeah. It is ever so slightly. If anything, it should be a little late. I don't know, maybe I could do some kind of guitar riff or something. Like, what would happen if I just kind of played around with this and... That sounds kind of nice. So what if I was to we want this guy, I believe. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm gonna try this out and see if that's actually kind of cool. That's really cool. It's a little resonant, but still. That's badass. I think I just want to use that one time. Yeah, I don't really know what I want to do with that part yet, but I really wanted there to be some kind of like percussive thing, or just something that kind of like goes up in pitch, or just some kind of sound that is not a bass. Really, what the consequence of all this is that I've been listening to too much Saruda, which is not a bad reference for this kind of music, but I wish I could get a hold of that guy. I feel bad because I've reached out to him like several times, and I think that he's made it pretty clear that he's not interested. But I tried. I did try. But yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Is there anything that sticks out to you all, or anything? Sample the Canon sip I took. It's too late. Wait, maybe it's not. I think we didn't. We didn't capture it. Sorry. Well, I don't really want the guitar to be up front either, though. I kind of want it to be in the background. That was so loud. Yeah, it's close. It's still not quite playable yet. I'm gonna try to see if I can make like a choir or something like that, or I don't know. I don't really know what I want to be in that part, but I can't really. I know what I want, but I don't know how to get it. If that makes sense. At least not yet. I might have to do some more R&D to just be like, what the fuck am I trying to make? But I'm definitely having a good time, which is fun. Does anybody have any questions about anything? A granular box. Something kind of like that. Wow. Probably just one, or yeah, just one every 8 bars. I don't think that needs to be on every single. Well, I think it's a lot more cohesive than where we started, but yeah. Alright, which one of you has the delay on it? I know you're out there somewhere. There it is. That chord progression is just lovely. Something. Yeah, I wish that plugin was for the NPC. That's a really cool sound. Wait, oh, this came from my phone. Yeah, we made this on my phone. I forgot. Oh, that's why I would buy it. I'm sure it will be eventually. Yeah, it would be cool if they did. I think that would be a super powerful plugin to have, but I was kind of like, what the fuck? Hey, yo, what the fuck? Then I'm sure we can find some other kind of pitchy thing. That's kind of cool. This was the initial sample that we started with. That also came from my phone. This whole project was conceptualized through my phone, which is fucking crazy to think about. Okay, so there is a bass fill right there, but it's just not, it's not coming in as often as I would like it to. Where was that? Just create some cool little fills or whatever here. Try to have some fun. And hey Carl, how are you, bro? No, I'm definitely gonna move to 5, but this project I kind of like, I'm already in the midst of, so I don't want to like fuck up my project. You know what I mean? Because it's happened to me before on quite a few betas where I'll get like really deep into a project and then I'll hit save and accidentally save over it to where it's on Bitwig 5 or where it's on 5. So I'm just playing it safe, but I have 5 installed and I went over it well, you came in, but I didn't start I started this project on Monday, I think, and it's coming along, but I don't know. It's not, I don't know. What do you guys think? I feel like it's just kind of a mediocre beat, but it's like kind of cool. It could be cool, but it's not like, damn, this fucking slaps. It's just kind of like, this is all right. I really like the melodic stuff in this. Ironically, the melodic stuff I think is the strongest piece. Like this part and then this part I think are the dopest things about it. But I just, yeah, I don't know. I almost feel like I don't want to say it's half baked, but it kind of feels that way. I got texts I need to respond to. Thanks, Dan. Have the energy that I want it to. Pretty happy with Reaper. Did you switch to Reaper? When did you switch to Reaper? And why? You don't have to answer that. I am curious as to when, though. Oh, I didn't know that. That's interesting. Tried most DAWs. I've tried most DAWs too. Were you here when I tried Reaper? Oh my gosh, man! I felt like I was gonna kill somebody. It takes a lot for me to feel that way, but I literally wanted to tear my hair out of my head trying to figure that shit out. I tried to help. Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure just because it was a while ago, and forgive me, my memory is not. I have a good memory, but that's kind of a thing that I did not want to remember, if you will. So. Are you proud of me, dude? Like, I did this on guitar. Yay. If you guys don't know Carl Guitaro, he's a really awesome guitarist, and he works within Bitwig and Reaper. Reaper. But he's got his own channel, and he's got some really cool stuff, some really cool lo-fi things. And I love your music, and I like your videos, and you're fucking awesome. So everybody go subscribe to Carl and Guitar.
Fuck happened there? Whoa, bro. Sorry about that, guys. Alucard versus the Reaper could have been a good title for that stream. That would versus Death, aka Reaper. I feel like I missed an opportunity. Part 2 incoming? No. Yeah, sounds great. Yeah, I don't know what I want to do for this part. I've got a great fucking idea. You guys ready for this? I thought about that, but I think this is what I'm going to do instead. I'm over here trying to like force this shit and it's just not coming to me, so why do I need to have another part after that? I think it's fine. It could just be a cool little beat or whatever. I mean, how long is it? 5:04 to 7:54. It's almost 3 minutes anyways, so I think this is fine. That intro came through though. And then what we can do is maybe just dun 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 dun. I mean, that works too. It's not quite what I wanted, but... I'm trying to think if there's... Are there any Castlevania tunes that are somewhat flamenco-ish? I bet Alex would know. Evan's in here. Or do you have any tunes offhand that are kind of dangly? Whoa. I didn't know that was a feature. If you double click on the taskbar, it'll blow it up. That's cool. I feel like whenever that happens, there should be like the THX sound, you know, the... That's actually kind of cool. I think what I'm gonna do is with this guy, I'm gonna grab this and pan it. Just had a random thought. Have you guys ever seen Cow and Chicken? They had the game, Kick the Can with the Red Devil. The guy is always like, hello. Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one. And his butt's always showing. Yeah, their parents was like half of their body was cut off, and there was like one episode that revealed that. That was pretty cool. Thank you, Data Bros. I appreciate that. I'm glad that I've got somebody to share that memory with. Yeah. Oh, okay. So I can't find it, but if you get the chance, Data, and I don't expect you to do the labor, but just if you come by it, my brother and I have been saying this thing to each other for like over a decade. And it was from I Am Weasel, which is, there was this Halloween special where Baboon and Weasel was a vampire, and they would say something, but after every sentence they would go bleh. And my brother literally like used to work at a liquor store, and when people would come in and like just be fucking, you know, belligerent and like all just crazy or tweaked out or drugged out, unfortunately we saw a lot of people that were, let's just say, not okay. That's what he would do. And like he's got an Instagram that's bleh liquor store documentary, but that's our thing, is we'd be like bleh. And that's why like in some of my tunes you hear me say that, but that's what that comes from. So wait, let me see, what is this tune that I do this in? Yeah, it's right here. I think it's Boom Chakaba. Boom Chabaka. Yeah. Bleh. Yeah, sorry I made you listen for 45 seconds to what that was, but I found one clip, but they never say bleh. Yeah, it like they said it after like every sentence. It was like, you know, something something bleh. It was very funny. At least like the way I remember it, it was very funny. But that's where we got that from. That's where I got that from, anyways. Oh yeah, definitely. I've seen them all. Take a look at this. What do you see? Ball. Food. Flipped one. Ball. Food. No, I say that a lot as well. The isn't that cute, but it's wrong. Well, isn't that cute? But it's wrong. Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, all those cartoons. I think those cartoons were Hanna-Barbera, but also like the cartoons, right? You don't like the old ones like Scooby-Doo and Jabberjaw and fucking Speed Buggy and Josie and the Pussycats. What else was on Boomerang? Oh, the what was it? Wacky Races. Come on, Wacky Races was awesome. What else was there? There were so many cartoons from them. I can't believe I fucking remember all of these. That's crazy. Wacky Races is good too. Is that? I think that's what it's called. It was something like that. Welcome back, Alex. But still, there were a ton of really bad ones. I like Jabberjaw, you know? Jabberjaw was cool. You know what I hated more than anything that I think was also Hanna-Barbera? Like, at a certain point in time, the fucking Banana Splits came on. And I cannot stand that fucking show. I hate that show with a passion. Oh, Hong Kong Phooey? Right? What? Hong Kong Phooey was awesome. I did love Super Friends. That was a Hanna-Barbera cartoon? Fucking Aquaman is always getting his ass beat and that. Poor Aquaman. What else was? Think about what else there was. I mean, the thing is with those is that all those cartoons were like the same shit if you think about it. Oh no, I'm just remembering what was all there, but like you're absolutely right in that like a lot of the cartoons were exactly the same. Like it was a group of 5. There was some kind of fucking animal with a humanistic personality or car. And they were all like mysteries and like solving problems and you know what I mean? Something of the sort. It was basically like Scooby-Doo reskinned. Herbie? I don't remember that one. What was Herbie? Are you talking about the movie Herbie? I'm thinking of Speed Buggy, where he always runs out of juice. Got Mandalad? Oh, you're talking about yeah. Okay, yeah. Herbie was a movie that was like very similar. But similar thing, right? Herbie has a personality or whatever, but yeah, you got the Mandela effect. Yeah, Speed Buggy, the fucking he's always like got to have his juice box, which is gasoline. And then like even the mechanic is basically fucking Shaggy and it's like what the hell? Pretty interesting. I'm going to let this play again. I hope that you guys are enjoying this tune as much as I am. I'm having a good time with it, but I need to pee. Love Scooby-Doo. Yeah, I love Scooby-Doo. Flintstone Kids. Jetsons. Yeah, it works. It's playable. It's not, I don't think it's anywhere close to being a finished product or whatever, but I think that we at least achieve the objective of having a cool little beat from beginning to end. And hopefully the mix is decent enough. The sub is all right and shit, or whatever, but
I'm gonna go ahead and export this. Does we did pretty good within 2 hours and 40 minutes. Does anybody have any questions about anything? Maybe even regarding the Bitwig update. My consensus on the Bitwig update, I thought that sounded great. Thanks, David. I appreciate that. I think that my consensus on Bitwig 5 is that I think it's really fucking cool. It's definitely a welcome update. I would like to see them do what we've been talking about with going semi-modular in the device editor. They need to fix the browser because there's a bug in it. But I like the icons. The shaper stuff is cool. I wish that you could make your own wavetable. No other DAW has a wavetable maker. Not throughout in the browser, but the MSEC stuff is killer. Yeah, I really like curve, how you can modulate the point of the curve. Like, that's badass. I also need a tune idea. What am I going to call this? Yeah, the global modulator seems really cool. I'm really like, as a sound design thing, it's money. I'm really kind of wondering how I can incorporate that into an actual composition though. And I think that there's a ton of potential. I just don't I don't see it right away. Yeah, I wish that the shapers were just a device. Actually, I wish all of the shaping tools, all of the distortion tools for that matter, were a device. But yeah, I proposed the idea that there's some kind of semi-modular workflow within the device thing to where like you can open this up as opposed to this just being open or closed. And then you can maybe do like a right click thing to where it goes lanes. And then, yeah, definitely for generative music for sure. But that way you can just, even if it's just first party effects, but in the same way that you can on the grid, I'll just say this is April 10th for now. But something that I love about the grid is, and this might seem redundant, but to me it's not the same, but you can go right click and then go, you know, here's all your modulators and stuff, right? So what if you could either make a custom rack like this or a custom thing to where you can either do it with third party or first party effects, but it was with a workflow similar to Snappy, but where you can kind of create this in that own right. Like they're already doing it. You know what I mean? Like they're already doing this in a sense that you could just right click and pull up all this other stuff. So I'm like, why not just add that to the device browser, even if it's only first party effects, but that would make the workflow of this so much faster. Right. And that's my problem with it. Like you can do everything that you can within multipass and blah, blah, blah. But I don't like that I have to change between tabs to work on this. And I guess like I'm like revisiting this and getting more used to it because of Drambo. But at the same time, it's still like, man, it really is a lot slower to have to click through in between lanes and then have to go through the browser, type in what you want. But it would be so cool if I could just right click and then like have maybe like a quick list of things that's like my main go-tos, just like how in the grid, right? So imagine if you had, you know, if I had like phase plan, if I had multipass and snap heap and all that stuff, but when you right click, it just has this quick task pane of like your favorite stuff and you can save that as a collection. I really think that's an amazing direction to go. I mocked up an example at one point. We'll see, I guess, but it'd be awesome. I did talk to the representative very briefly about it. Well, not about it, but she did say like, hey, give us your feedback on what you know, on what you're doing. And so I'm going to just maybe propose that idea to her and see what they think about it. I'm not saying I don't have any pull in this, but just as a means of like, hey, this is a really cool idea. Or maybe when I go to NAMM, I'll mention that to them. That would be, I don't know. They probably don't want people asking for feature requests at the booth, but I don't know. We'll see how that conversation goes. But I definitely think that's a step in the future. The other thing that I suggested, which apparently Polarity already has a video on, but a Fugue machine,
built. Imagine a Fugue machine like built into Bitwig as a native device. The multi-play head thing. That would be freaking cool. And that's something that I hope that computer music production and sound design stuff like gets more into, is like, I feel like there's a major lack of interactivity within sound design and within really just anything on the computer. The cool thing about your phone is that it has a microphone. It's got it's got velocity, like force touch. It's got swiping. It's got gestures. It's got a gyroscope. It's got a camera. So like it's really like one of the most versatile instruments that you could possibly own right now. I just wish that even if it is a mouse and keyboard or something, there was some kind of cool thing that you could do. And that's why I actually love the Cube. Because the Cube from Lunacy Audio has all this like animation and stuff built into it that makes it fun to use. I still need to update this. Did they ever add a granular engine? I don't remember. But with the Cube, if it works, I don't know if it's going to pull up or not. It's trying. It's thinking in the top right corner. No, not yet. Okay. I think it's still in the works. Well, if I can get this to pop up. Yeah. This whole tune is littered with faceplant granular stuff. But I just wanted to show this off. All right, we're having some plugin issues. Anyways, you can go look up the Cube from Lunacy Audio, and like there's this really cool like pattern generator thing, and like it's got these morphing things that you can build animation to, and I'm like, I love that stuff. And I'm really tired of people just doing analog. Like, let that shit go. People are gonna cringe at me saying that, but like I'm ready to move on to like the future of interactivity and like cool ways to come up with melodic ideas that's not so fucking like, check it out, it's got the same interface as this 70-year-old fucking compressor from way the fuck back then, but it's legendary. It's like, dude, nobody cares. I guess they do. I'm lying. There's a huge market for that shit, but you know what I'm saying? I guess for me personally, I'm like, I want to see those. I want to see all the cool apps that are coming out on the phone come to the computer and find new ways to be innovative and whatnot. A lot of people care. I know I had to retract that statement or backtrack on that because I know that a lot of people like that vintage shit, but it's, yeah. Well, that exists technically. Let me see. It's like Google VR instrument. I don't know. I'm just going to do that. Is it cardboard? Get a viewer. Get it and look inside. A cardboard VR experience. Especially with distortion, EQ compression. Yeah, exactly. I love that vintage shit. I know, but really good VR stuff. Well, I know, but even still, Google VR music thing. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Is this it? It might be. But yeah, like there's this cool little like interactivity thing or whatever that you can get into that's kind of sick. Music offers emotional release, capturing the joy of roaming the planet from a bird's eye view. Not really. I've seen some apps a few years ago. They look trash. Well, I mean, even if they are trash, like that's okay. What the fuck is going on here? I recently saw someone use Cube with different resampled neurobase samples. Have I tried that before? I have. And I think Cam, or Venus Theory, actually has a preset pack with Cube that has a lot of that stuff. And even though Cam doesn't really do a whole lot of neurobase stuff anymore or whatever, It doesn't mean he doesn't know how to make it. I think that he just doesn't care about that kind of sound anymore. That scares me. Imagine a world moving on from complex basses. Yikes. We need it. We need it. Google interactive keyboard. Virtual keyboard. No. Where is this thing? I think somebody made a song in this as well. Chrome Music Lab. I don't know. I think, yeah, I'll look it up and then I'll post it in the Discord or something. But there's some stuff that exists like that. That's kind of like pseudo VR. It's like you can use your mouse and keyboard and stuff, but you can kind of walk to it. You know, something else that people do is they make like custom Minecraft levels that actually have like keys on them and stuff. And even though it's not like, I guess, viable for production, it's still really cool. And that's the kind of direction I hope that music goes in the first place, you know? If it's not physical, if there's, you know, some kind of swiping motion or patterns that you can create, you know, via some kind of gestures or through, you know, typing in words. Like, why is there not an AI where you can type in words and it will create a sound that's based off of whatever prompt you put into it? You know, stuff like that. Things that are just like otherwise been unlikely, unwilling to commit. The Sonic Plant. Are you talking about Franker Faces? Sonic Plant, Tonic. What am I looking for? App creation. That's already there. Eliminate tried it. Sonic Plant app creation. Is this on the App Store? Is there a direct link to it? Because I don't see it. I mean, I see this on YouTube, but the YouTube video. Okay. I don't want to listen to it because I don't want to get copyright strike. But oh, shut the hell up. Do you want pro chords, pro vocals? Do you want pro sounding hat patterns with this MIDI pack? Do you want pro neurobass? Do you want pro effects? Ugh. Yeah, this looks awesome. What is this? And what's it for? Is it just for computer? See, like, this is where I feel like music should go. Sorry, not music, but sound design. I still think that a traditional DAW is like super, like, I don't know if we're ready to replace a DAW ever, but the feels when you use a jazz MIDI pack where you still have one voice saw wave, that happened to me. That happened like 30 minutes ago. It was really embarrassing. But available on our store. So it's available for OS X. And what exactly does it do? Calculates the gravitational interaction between up to 999 objects and 5 masses and renders cumulative sound from this dynamically evolving space data. We can bend the physics of nature, change constants and gravitational force formula, and therefore relation to the masses. We can even introduce a negative force, rather than only a positive one. So each object itself represents an oscillator with a rich sound synthesis engine and unique modulation capabilities. As an analogy, the sonic universe of creation can be seen as the reveal of dark matter or dark energy, in which in theory, is responsible of the existence of gravitation, capable of forming the galaxies and the structures in our universe. In a world full of tacos, many thousands of tacos can be taco nation of tacos. Have you seen the upcoming plug It mostly just looks cool. Does it sound shitty? Oh, it's a plugin though. That's cool. That was my next question, is whether or not it was a plugin. So it's an actual. So this is actually a synthesizer. Is it a granular synth? Synplant 2. Oh, does Sonic Planet also make Synplant as well? Star Waves? What is this? You guys know the old song from Daft Punk? Starlight. Sorry, it's not from Daft Punk, but it's from, I don't know, it's got the aliens. Oh, Sonic Charge. Oh, from Sonic Charge. I'm sorry. What the fuck is this? Synplant 2 is the embodiment of sound, space, and visual design rolled into one, a unique software targeting creative minds in the making of sonic architectures. Like, I don't know. All this shit looks really cool, and I'm really curious as to what this is and like how it works. But, you know, if this is like a granular engine, but it creates like some kind of fucking weird visualizer, like, I'm all about it, because that seems really fun. A lot of this stuff just looks cool. Oh, well, fuck. Like, you got one foot in the door on me, dude. I was like kind of getting excited about this. Sound wise, it's never that much more interesting than anything else you can do. But that's it though. Like, if there's like a sense of interactivity and stuff, which I imagine these things are probably ass on CPU, but that's also just an assumption, or rather a hunch. What is Sonic Lab? I feel like I've seen this before. Yeah, exactly. I was kind of hoping that these would just be effects or something, but I mean, yeah, look at these. These look really cool. Is it gas or is it ass? They all come from the same bottom direction, right? What came first, the gas or the ass, instead of the chicken or the egg? Am I still interested in MIDI stuff? Yeah, I think so. I'm kind of fixated on the Fugue machine for that though. I really think that a Fugue machine for Bitwig would be, or any DAW rather, would be really fucking cool. Coming in 2023. Is this Synplant 2? What is this Fugue machine thing? HYRPE2, you might dig it. What's it for? Is it for the computer or is it for the phone? Oh, this is cool. You can load a sample. I'm down for this. This looks pretty fun. I would demo this. I don't know if I'd buy it, but yeah, the version 1 has been around for over a decade, which is pretty cool. Dude, Fugue Machine is so fucking money. If there were a pitch detection on here, that would that'd be a pretty easy purchase. Okay, what is HYRPE2? No, that's not what I'm trying to type in. I don't know if y'all saw that or not. Excuse me. Is this just a... Oh, is this a Euclidean sequencer with random modulators? Or with modulators built into it? I think I'm going to actually look at the website. The synth plant verse is getting weird. Yeah, it's a complex MIDI sequencer. Anyone just sent my text today to ask about my brother with a SR. What is his name? What? Whoa, 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 whoa. What the fuck? No. No. I can't get out of this. Help. I've fallen and I can't get up. It feels weird. Okay, there we go. Dude, just give me a big picture. I don't want to do this Zoom shit. And they should have taken a high-res picture. It looked complicated. But I see what it is. How many steps, pulse, rotate, speed, velocity gate. Does it have a nudge? Head-on commercials? I don't think I do. Velocity gate. It does have a swing, and it does have a humanize. So, I mean, that's better than nothing, but I would prefer a nudge. But this is cool. It's got 4 LFOs. It's got sample and hold. Does it have a smooth randomizer on it? Yes, it does. Yeah, this looks cool. I might do some research on this and see if this is any good. I'm going to bookmark this. I'll check this out later. I like it, but it's a bit tedious sometimes. Yeah, it looks like it can do a lot, but it's like, at what point am I putting more work into this versus just just trying to come up with something interesting on my own, you know? I also don't use MIDI sequencers too often. I only use them to make loops. And that's why I was saying, like, sometimes it's just easier to just write a few notes and then, I don't know, put it in the note grid, or to do a random arpeggiator or something, you know? I love how different YouTubers come to your streams to convince you to try other plugins, other DAWs, other genres, fucking everything. But I like to, you know, here's the thing is, like, I do like to be informed on technology because that's part of the fun of this job. But some people can be very pushy. Some people are like, man, you need to do this. And it's like, nah, I'm cool. Try not to suggest plugins too often anymore. As the thing I actually use them. No, you have given me some really good suggestions for sure. And there's been some that I wrote off, and then later I'm like, oh, this is actually really good. But usually it's pretty easy. If I'm like, hey, I'm not really interested in talking about plugins or something, then I'll do that. But, you know, things change. Yeah. Fugue Machine needs to be on computer. This thing is so fucking badass. It's basically 4 different playheads, and you can set them to be different timings and stuff. It's very limited. It's because it's fucking old as shit. It's like 6 years old. But this thing is so good, man. This thing is so good. Gotta admit, the latest plugins I got the past months were showcased by Databroth. Well, and that's the thing, is like, Databroth is, to me, Databroth is the plugin guy. Mostly come here to learn about plugins. Oh, really? I don't feel like I don't cover that many plugins, though. I feel like most of the time I'm making tunes. But the rolling sampler is definitely a winner. That thing has made my life so much easier. On Databroth recommended for me, at least. Yeah, for sure. And that's what's cool about his channel, is that, like, he just is like, okay, we're just gonna demo this plugin, and I could just be like, yo, I'm in the market for, you know, some kind of MIDI sequencer or something else of the sort. And I'm like, what can you do for me? And then, you know, we figure it out. But I had Fugue Machine years ago. It's still on my iPod, actually. Well, I just bought it and downloaded it maybe less than a year ago. So I think that for making loops, actually, you know what? I used Fugue Machine to make this loop. This was the original concept that I exported on my phone. So I just had an FM synth, and then I had that going on, and then what I did was I implemented that part, and like it evolved into something different, but that's the whole point, is to like use it for inspiration and as a jump off point. But you see it come back right here with this section. This is this as well. Yeah, but I mean, in the last tune that I wrote, I did the same thing. Is I had this loop that was on Drambo and just bounced it out and imported it into my computer, and I'm like, oh, I got something to work with now. But like the convenience of like making loops on my phone, like even if it doesn't work for you, you got to try it out. If you have an iPhone or an iPad, you got to try just Fugue Machine or some kind of sequencer or something, Drambo, and make some loops on your phone, and then toss it into your DAW later when it's convenient, and like make a beat out of it or something. But it works with me very well. It's very complimentary because I don't have to sit here to make my shit. I can lay next to Corey while she's like passed out, and I have my little AirPods in, and I'm just like, oh, this is neat. I could do this, and I could make little changes and just bounce it out. And it's like, well, fuck, that was easy. And not only was it easy, but it was like inspiring to work with because I'm not hammering this shit out. I'm not like staring at the screen like this. I'm just like, it's such a casual procedure. Yeah, I mean, Polarity has a video on it. I have not watched it yet, but yeah, it's by Alex Dermott. Maybe I'll make a MIDI grid version. Yeah, like I said, Polarity has, or if you have a way to do that, then that would be cool too. I don't personally know how one would go about making that, but you know, if it's a 20-minute deal or whatever, then that would be kind of cool. But I think that having that as a device would be fucking money. You know, but like a fully featured one, not just like, oh, it works, but more of like, hey, you can change the scale, you can set the grid off a bit. And that was my biggest thing with the sequencer, is that even though you can kind of change the timing, it's all still quantized. There's no swing. There's no nudging. And I guess for my kind of music, or what I would prefer, like, I guess you could always move it off and like bounce it to audio and create, you know, off rhythms anyways, which is okay, but it would just be more convenient to make some kind of like super fucking swingy Bach melody. Doesn't that sound awesome? Like super swingy fucking Bach melody. Today's episode on Alchemy's channel, we're gonna make a super swingy fucking Bach super swingy fucking Bach melody. I'm seeing an issue. Maybe it'll try it in Juice. You're having an issue with Fugue Machine? It works on my phone. I just downloaded it. Seeing an issue with with cloning it in the grid. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe in version 5, because I haven't actually looked at the sequencer in 5. I don't know what that looks like yet, but I'd like to see what you can do with that. Nudging, man, nudging is, I wish more MIDI people thought about stuff. You do realize, people, that I want to say like a very large percentage, more than 50% of people that make electronic music likely make hip hop. So, I don't know. Does anybody have any questions or any other kind of things that you all want to suggest? I did as much as I could with this project. I don't have anything. I don't have any more energy for it. I'm gassed. I've been working really hard on videos and stuff, and trying to get ready for NAM. And so now I'm just like, oh God, I'm so tired. Oh, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. What is his name? The rhino dude? Or not the rhino dude, but he looks like Where the Wild Things Are. Which way am I headed to NAM? So I'm going to take the 15 south, and then, yeah, probably just take the 15 to LA and then go through, and then head down south. Down by the bridge with the Hank Pank. I don't really know the Anaheim area that well. I mean, I know that I've been to Disneyland several times, but that's not my stomping grounds. That's a whole... Oh, I remember one time I was supposed to go to the dentist, but I had to take the subway, but I accidentally went too far and ended up in Dodger Stadium, and I was like, where the fuck am I? So that was an interesting experience when I was like 12. Eduardo! Yeah, thanks, NX. Good call. That looks way faster, though. No, and like Vegas is like pretty much south of Nevada anyways, or like is South Nevada. So you pretty much just go boop, wait, this way. You go boop that way to get to LA. It's like a 4-hour, 5-hour drive depending on traffic. So we're going to leave really early on Friday, and then I'm just going to go and be at NAM on the first day. I don't know what time they close and stuff, but I'm going to try to, have 4 or 5 hours or something just to meet everybody, say what's up. I let Cam know that I'm coming, and he said that we'll try to get together. Weaver Beats was here last night. Nevada in my mind is Reno. Yeah, Reno is like 8 hours from Vegas. And there's no highway to get to NorCal, if I'm not mistaken. There might be one, but I don't think that there is because of the mountains, which is really interesting. But yeah. Yeah, it's also interesting because whenever I think of Utah, I think about it like being right above Nevada, but that's not true. Utah is like 2 hours away. Salt Lake City even is only a few hours away, but you have to like, yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. Anyways, I don't really have anything else, guys. I think that I'm gonna chill for a bit and just try to relax and stretch, and I am gonna try to train tomorrow. But I'm tired. Thank you all so much for joining me with wrapping this beat up. I hope that you liked listening to it, and I'm not gonna be streaming on Friday or Saturday, but I will be here next Monday and Wednesday, maybe Thursday. We'll see. And then I'll be gone that weekend, and then I'll be back to normal schedules. So maybe I'll make it out to NAM next year. Yeah, dude, come out. Would love to meet you. Or, let me know if you're stopping through Vegas. Vegas is wonderful. Anyways, much love to you all. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Everyone go subscribe to Data Broth. Everyone go subscribe to Alex. Everyone go subscribe to Carl and Guitaro. Is there anyone else in here that I need to give a shout out to? Yeah, if you can, check out Zane's GoFundMe so that way he can beat the load shedding, because that shit sucks. And I think that's all the love that I got. Bye, everybody. I'll see you guys Monday.